was just going through the Government of Canada's website of returned access to information requests, and, well, I didn't actually learn all that much new. But I did have my bias confirmed, so all was not lost when I saw that Environment Minister Catherine McKenna likes to fly by the seat of her bike when it comes to important things like economics and things she's supposed to be in charge of and know a lot about, like climate change. So here's a bit of the backstory. The Liberals had likely been plotting and scheming for a little bit to troll President Donald Trump about the Paris Agreement, knowing full well the new president had campaigned on withdrawing from it. So the Liberals, being the sleaze buckets they are, brought forward a motion on June 6th to reaffirm Canada's commitment to the implementation of the Global Wealth Transfer Agreement under the guise of, saving the planet from catastrophic warming through taxes. It sounds crazy when you say it, right? It was a way for the Liberals to be virtue signaling trolls towards the Americans, which is actually pretty gross to treat our best ally and largest trading partner that way. And it was another way to separate conservatives who desperately want to be liked by the media who will always hate them from their base who actually did like them. Now, one might think that the Liberals might have some evidence or something to back up their support of the Paris Agreement. That is, if you thought the Liberals were honest in their climate agenda motives. I don't. One might think the Liberals had even been doing the work of researching their evidence-based argument in support of the Paris Agreement if it ever came down to it, right? That's why they say they brought forward their trollish motion to support the Paris Agreement, right? To save the Earth. And I mean, they'd for sure have the facts and figures already in hand to show us all if we asked for them. Except no, they didn't and they don't. Just look at this. This is right from the government's Access to Information website, request number whatever, it doesn't even matter. The organization, Environment and Climate Change Canada, disposition, no records exist. Year 2017, month May, number of pages, of course, 0. The request summary was for reports of expected global temperature reduction due to adherence to the Paris Agreement. Yeah, if the Paris Agreement were about saving us all from a boiling planet, you'd think the Liberals might have some reports touting the benefits of the Paris Agreement in preventing that from happening. But wait, there's more, there's always more. Another search also turned up nothing from Environment and Climate Change Canada. Disposition, of course, no records. Year 2017, month May. Number of pages, of course, 0. The request summary was for records regarding the impact of action on climate change and carbon pricing since January 1st, 2016. So that's a year and a half full of documents about whether or not carbon pricing is even effective in reducing climate change, and the feds have no records? Are they just making up their talking points on one of the biggest issues facing Canadians today? Wait, that's a really dumb question. I've listened to the Liberals talk, so you don't have to. Of course they're making it up. They are pushing these climate policies for feel-goodery reasons, not because they actually do anything to change the climate. I mean, the Liberals aren't even asking those questions if their policies do anything to change the climate. You know what kind of documents, though, that the Office of Climate Change did have in May? They had 16 pages of records related to the importation of elephants in Canada for the Royal Canadian Circus, because priorities. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. I watch the federal Liberals and the Alberta NDP, so you don't have to. To never miss a story, be sure to subscribe to our new Rebel Canada YouTube page.